It's another alleged gameplay video. Forza Motorsport 3 on the Xbox 360, of course. Welcome back. This is an important one. This particular outing in the franchise, I would argue it's an important one. So here it is, all nice and clean. Didn't realise that there's also a data disc, which I believe may have something to do with the installation. And also it doesn't support the cloud. Weird. And we're also going to be using this, the infamous speed wheel. Yeah, I actually had a good run-in with somebody on my old channel, and they absolutely were foaming at the mouth about this and the fact that the official wheel had been discontinued. And in the end, I went online with him, and I beat the guy. I beat the guy outright using the speed wheel. He wasn't very happy about that. So here we go. Let's have a quick look at the game. We're in the front room again. Gaming in the front room. There's nothing wrong with that. I wanted to show you this, which is sadly gone. The separate event list. Look at that. Every single event completed, except for one, which I did just the other night, and I got an achievement for it. Why I didn't finish that last race years ago, I really don't know. I really don't know. Come on then, let's see what we can do. Let's try and have a quick race. Jumping back into this after many years. Come on then. And you'll also notice as well, because the images of the cars are not sort of too kind of graphic hungry, you can flip through the cars quickly, if that makes sense. They're not loading or anything else, and that's not bad, especially considering that this is being played straight from the disc. So progress is not always a good thing in a franchise. Yeah, the cars were fairly limited in this one. I'm thinking of some particular cars that they must be in. I must have picked them up in number 4. So let's just go for a quick race, nothing special. We'll use the speed wheel. And as I was saying, this is weird because there's no cloud support for this game. That is weird. Because I was trying to share this between 2 different Xboxes the other night. Yeah, let's go for the 3-litre CSL. Those chrome arches on there, they used to hide a multitude of sins on these cars. They used to just rot away entirely. But these are worth a fortune now, an absolute fortune, this particular model. So yeah, this is another problem you have as well. So I'm trying to work out how to cycle through some of the options. So you lose some kind of functionality using the speed wheel. But I really like it. I like it. And I finished this game, and I finished number 4 entirely with the speed wheel. It's pretty impressive. I always got on with it. I never had any problems. I found it gave you more scope, more accuracy. Obviously, it's not as good as a proper wheel is, but it's a nice middle ground, a nice compromise. Come on then. This absolutely still, in my opinion, looks a stonking game. Oh, I do like this course. It's coming back to me now, this one. Yeah, this is the one that's really severe on your controller batteries, because part of the circuit is like cobblestones, and it sends all the vibrations through the controller. Loading times would be quicker, but as I said, I've not installed this. I'm just playing it straight from the disc, proper old school. I mean, tell me these games don't look good. They still look good. Turn 10, I mean, they were like, as developers, I think they were the masters of getting the most out of the 360. You know, they were getting They were getting 1080 and 60 frames per second years ago off of the hardware. Okay, off we go. Let's take it easy. Now, as I was saying, number 3 for me is a really important outing for the franchise, because it was the first game, the first time in the franchise, I'm sure I'm correct here, having played a lot of Forza 2, the first time you got this cockpit view, the very first time. Come on. And I'm wondering when the first time you could actually roll a car, physically roll it over. That might have been Forza 4. Come on. All coming back to me now. Really like this circuit. And another thing that's sadly missing from the later Forza games, forget the Horizon side of things, is the music. The soundtracks were much better. They were much better on this particular one in the earlier games. Ooh, I remember this little tiny, almost like a little corkscrew section there. Really severe on the control of the cobblestones in this. You can get through here entirely quite quick. And you've got a little lift off coming up here. Oh, come on. So out of all the Forza games, I never played the original because I never had an Xbox back then. I got into the franchise with the second one. Played a load of that. I think I completed it all. Obviously I've completed this. This is where it lifts a little bit. There you go. You get that right. A little bit of oversteer. Yeah. This the fourth one I got quite late. I got around to it quite late because I think I was still deeply involved in this one. So, and the weakest one in the franchise is number 5, which I do have, but I've never played it. And the reason why I would say that or suggest that is because it was really just a stopgap. It would take Forza 6 by the time we were well into the Xbox One, and it was number 6 that introduced things like the weather. So you had rain and stuff, and then I think that weather became more dynamic in number 7, which I still don't own. Yeah, best console racing sim there is, in my opinion. Let's have a little look at the replay. Come on. God, I remember a few of these 3-litre CSLs back in London, back in the day, just rusting away, parked in the street. You couldn't give them away. Nice, very nice. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say goodbye to you. Take care of yourselves, and I've absolutely no doubt I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Ever try homosexuality?
Well, you know, you're a cricket man yourself, aren't you?